Mikhail here. And we are once again back with more Arknights. And we are still doing the second Syracuse event. So let's see what this map has for us. Okay. They're coming from a lot of different directions, but oh my goodness, that's a Lin spot right there. Delicious. I need to get Lin with me. We don't need Gladiator, so we know who we are swapping out. Wait, no, that was far, way too far. There we go. Lin, I need you.
You tell me your ends.
Yeah.
Just don't ask me my means.
Lin is so cool. Yeah. Not much else to discuss. I'm almost done with leveling Lappland and Ingrid, so that's going pretty well. Yeah. Let's go then. It's getting expensive to level them up now. It's like 30k now. Oh, let's see how Leon is doing. November 8th, 2:17 p.m. Oh, did Dimitri already leave? Okay. Texas, you're back. Oh. With me? What? Am I not welcome here? Lappland? Let's not overreact here. What if we disturb the patient's beauty rest? Texas, quick. Tell our dear judge here I'm just here to deliver some documents. Here, Your Honor. We met a judge at the door who wanted to pass you this. The mayor's ward can't have too many people in here, so Texas and I took it for you right before we walked in. Artisan of Newer was Port emergency court hearing. Defendant Eirene. The driver's lady is your friend, right? Yeah. The driver lady is your friend, right? Relax, just flip to the back. She was acquitted on the spot. Texas and I happened to sit in that court hearing. So exciting. The Venezias. Sorry. I mean, the Venezia trucking and Saluzzos Vino bosses both testified and vouched for innocence, and even fought over who got to send her home after the trial. Tisk. A popular girl, to be sure. The way she walked out of the courthouse reminded me of how the Familia would take a courthouse trip as proof of maturity. Okay, dude. Number 8. Oh, a few hours ago. Signed to confirm, received the verdict, leave the court. The process went smoothly, but Irene is still a little dizzy. The sunlight stings in her eyes, and she lowers her head. On the huge court square are two cars parked in there in her inevitable path. Both car hoods spot a special emblem patterns one can see everywhere in Syracuse. Even if she didn't recognize the Saluzzo Vino logo or the Venezia family crest, there is no way she could possibly fail to recognize the two men before their respective cars. Irene knows they're waiting for her Familia Saluzzo and Familia Venezia. Congratulations, Signorina Lavasa. There's nothing worth congratulating. Signor Saluzzo, the fire yesterday was an accident, but my worries have indeed been solved, albeit in a confusing way. I had been thinking I shouldn't cause you any further trouble, so I ended up asking you to meet with me for nothing. But you showed up today, which means you just declared to everyone. The Saluzzos want to help the Truckers Union, of course. Our present situation does not mean some deals are no longer on the table, but I'm sure we both know how valuable a friendship can be in Syracuse. Our agreement remains, Signorina Lavasa. See you, Alberto. I hope I'm not disturbing you. Signorina Lavasa helped us transport our tires, and since something has happened to them, I have to work out compensation with her. Signor Venezia. Don't worry, today we probably met for the first time, but we already have a good understanding between us. You said nothing at all in court, which was wonderful. I think we have a lot to talk about, such as the Truckers Union and many other matters. Get in the car and I'll drive you back. Venezia Jr. An outtro interrupts the conversation between the three, and a truck drives between the two cars, coming to a steady stop before Eirene. The driver's door opens and Eirene sees Ludmilla get off the truck. Ludmilla! Oh, she's sad. You can still see her facial expressions, even if you can't see her face. It's good fucking design, bro. You can see if she smiles and if she's, sad like here. Our lovely hyena is doing good, man. What's wrong? Let's go. I came to take you back home. There's a lot back at camp waiting for you to make the call on. Alright, let's go. Once we're back home, we have to quickly figure out a way to send Sommer away for a time. He's not safe in the city right now. Something on your mind, Ludmilla? Ludmilla says nothing and hands the lighter she's holding to Eirene. Huh? Isn't this Sommer's? He did everything he could. I should have understood long ago the Familia will never allow anyone who might pose a threat to them to live. Eirene looks through the rear view mirror and meets the two mob bosses' eyes. She suddenly understands why they had confidently testified for her, and why they had both waited for her in the square. Venetia Jr. was right. Her silence and their voices means the three parties had reached a tacit understanding in court. Where's Sommer? I'm sorry, I couldn't find him. Irene's grip tightens on the lighter. So things did exceed everyone's expectations, and they had no choice but to come down here and protect me. But the price paid. They want the guys at City Hall and the courts to know that the Truckers Union and the Familia are on the same boat. Oh, she's mad now. Those two earlier, they were basically fighting over a territory. The court hearing does not mean the matter has come to a close. It is only just beginning. For a long time to come, the Familia will become a thorn in the Truckers Union's side, and she will have to struggle against these people to maintain their tacit, disgraceful understanding. The talk gets further and further away from the court square. She looks at the lighter in her hand, and her fear suddenly dissipates somewhat. It's not over yet, Alberto, Antonio. When Sommer and I had just moved here from Volsini, we really thought we left the Familia. What a joke. I'm sorry, Sommer, I'll never trust any of them ever again. Damn, she mad. Okay, yeah, understandable. Yeah, he got sent off in a fucking container. Damn, yeah. That's basically what I thought. I don't think he survived that, to be honest. Getting dumped by inside a container and shipped off, yeah. What a terrible way to go. Damn, that sucks. Such an interesting scene, like it came straight out of a film. Saluzzos and Venezias fellas, truck drivers, and so many people surrounding that driver lady, they took up half the courthouse square. They called it my coming of age ceremony the first time I went into a courthouse. When I came out, there weren't many people greeting me. Texas had it even worse. She came to Syracuse as a guest and accidentally got herself involved in a lawsuit. I was the one who greeted her after. Stop bringing up your boring pranks, Lappland. Signorina Lappland, thank you for coming here and for the reminder. If there's nothing else, please leave the ward. You're welcome, just the least I could do. Carnival is tomorrow, dear judge. You still have a lot to do. I was with Lappland the whole time since yesterday afternoon. By the time we reached the port, the fire was already dying. She's not directly involved with it. She spent the entire night after that just being a taxi driver. We went to the courthouse today and then came here to the hospital. Right now I'm not sure what she's planning. Are you still looking through the file, Lavinia? Judging from its contents, there was no problem whatsoever with the hearing. But the feeling I'm getting is all too familiar for my liking. They covered everything in the trial, and the testimony and evidence are stated in detail, but other than getting someone acquitted, it didn't find any truths or solve any problems. In Volsini and other places in Syracuse, Most cases can only end up with a case file like this one. I had thought such a trial would no longer exist here in Nova Volsini. Lavinia. You don't have to console me, Texas. What concerns me more is when did these people actually start to care about whether a civilian outside the familia is innocent or not? What's more, before this hearing, Familia Venezia had a near perfect record in the city. You couldn't easily find a reason for criticism, but this time Venezia Jr. actually showed up. From Dimitri to Ingrid, I may spend the last 2 days chasing in the wrong direction. Yeah, she did. She did. Yeah, she did look past the Don bosses. Dimitri and Ingrid are the least of her problems, especially Ingrid, because she's just trying to find someone who hurt her daughter. So yeah, Dimitri, we don't know what side he's fucking on, but he doesn't seem to want to hurt Leon, so that's always good. But yeah, I would look at Alberto and Antonio. What is certain, before this trial or because of this trial, they are now on the same side. Leon's car accident, the hit-and-run vehicle, and the port fire. These three obviously have a deeper connection. The Saluzzos, the Venezias, and the Truckers Union. What are these three forces hiding from us together? Lavinia closes the file, running her hand over the court emblem, then the new Urban Management Act on the cover. After a moment, she raises her head. Texas looks at her friend. She seemed somewhat gloomy and confused earlier, but she is definitely back to her old self now. Carnival is tomorrow, but Leon is still in a coma. I'm running out of time to figure out what kind of plans they have in store. We can't let the situation worsen, let alone stay sitting fouls. You mean, these people still think the new Urban Management Act is something they can use, but I shall show them this is the foundation of order in the city. Damn, look, let's go, Lavinia, hell yeah. She's fucking determined now. 4:45 p.m. on November 8th, still, yes. Hey you can't go in there. What the fuck? Texas? Bursting into my winery without reason does not seem like something you would do. Of course. I told you we'd come find you, Senor Alberto Saluzzo. These are the Saluzzo Vino's qualification documents submitted in the past months. A group of employees have in the short span of 2 months changed their positions in your company's registered profiles several times. First they were security personnel, then winemakers, then technical staff. We have reason to suspect Saluzzo Vino is employing illegal methods to circumvent the standard background check procedure. Please come with us to assist in our investigation. Didn't the constant changes happen because City Hall keeps changing the requirements? What's the big idea digging up these old files so suddenly? Don't waste your breath. These cops are obviously targeting us Saluzzos on purpose. Vafanculo, we even paid so much in certification fees. Anyway, don't let them take away the dawn on our turf. Oh, Dimitri! Stop. Don't get in the police's way. If they're only suspecting Saluzzo Vino of circumventing background checks illegally, then it won't be difficult to resolve. We just need some time. Listen to him. Got it, Don Alberto. This must have been the judge's idea. What? Of course, she's aware she can't do much with such a trivial offense, but she can at least keep me in jail for the next few days. She must have gone to Venezia Jr. or Irene, otherwise you wouldn't be the one standing here right now. I just happen to be free today. Making such a swift decision with only just the little information she has. Decisive. I still remember her looking so weak when she was to my place looking for Bernardo last year. She was a completely different person. Telling me all this won't help. There's nothing to fear if you're truly innocent. Of course, I'll go with you. I'll do my best to aid your investigation. As said in court today, I'm simply doing my duty as a citizen of the city. Besides, Saluzzo Vino will not pause operations because of my temporary departure. Dimitri, I'm sure you must be familiar with our work here in New Volsini by now, yes? Certainly done, Alberto. Take care of my wineries for now, manager of Saluzzos Vino. Of course. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, this is getting interesting now. Selfless law. Here we go. Just please no more goddamn trucks. No more trucks, please. I hate them. Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, let's put yeah. Yeah, let's put her here. Okay. Here we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Dead. No! I just said no trucks, and what do you give me? You give me a bigger truck. Dude. This fucking game hates me, I swear to God. After charging deals physical damage, temporarily lowers max block. Oh no. Oh no. Can I silence that? Please let me silence that shit. Lappland, please. I need you. Actually, let's first bring death down upon these idiots. Oh my! I knew they were gonna combo them. Fuck off, dude. This is going to suck so hard. Sure, why not? Don't hurt my Artoria, bitch. Fuck you. Yes. Where the fuck are you going, bro? Huh? Where you going, bro? See you later, bitch. Ugh. Ugh. What is it doing? Oh shit. How about you go away? Huh? How about that? Okay, these stupid trucks are not invisible, so now we can destroy them instantly. Boom! God, that feels good. Hello? Please? I'm wasting my Lappland, please. Enemies, please? Okay, I'll go fuck myself. Yeah, okay, thank you, dude. Couldn't you have been a little fucking quicker? Jesus, okay. Where you going, bruh? Where you going, bruh? Where you going, bruh? Where you going, bruh? Huh? Where you going, bruh? And you're dead. little boop from Artoria. That's funny. Okay. At least we got through the goddamn trucks. November 8th, 6:15 p.m. You said for me done with Venezia? Anton has a question for you. Over here, Carl. Antonio. Any cars headed towards Sicilia recently? Passenger routes are operating as usual, though most people are coming in here and not out. Good. Go pack up your belongings. You should be able to make the last ride over. Gotcha. Antonio, what's the meaning of this? Don't you have a fratello in Sicilia? You can't stay in Nuovo Cini any longer and can't go back to Montelupe either, so you should go to him. Your negligence has caused us to lose a whole carload of tires. I gave you a chance. Just greet the Don at the port. Couldn't even manage that. That old Saluzzos Stronzo even got to meet Papa before you did. Carl, I've already given you the most decent ending possible by letting you leave alive. Take this. Check from a bank with a huge sum written on it. The familiar associate takes it stunned. He sees his own name written on the upper left, already crossed out by Antonio himself. Call it a settlement fee. Without the familiar's protection, you'll need a lot of money. I've been with the Venezias for more than a decade. I was following the Don before you even came here. Can't you just for his sake? Don Venezia. Employees who make mistakes must naturally be punished, yes? Of course, you are the head of the Venezia trucking. You call the shots. Damn. And so you didn't inform me about this in advance. Please don't blame me for this. The police were just here earlier. They wanted to inspect the vehicle factories and service stations under the Venezia name. They said it was just a routine inspection before Carnival, but the official warrant said it was an impromptu check. I was also just received news that Alberto was suddenly temporarily detained for corporate qualification issues. I have no doubt the trial this morning has upset our dear Judge Lavinia. She's hoping to control a situation she knows nothing of this way. The situation spiraled out of my control, so I had to deal with Carl like that. It'll be hard to convince the masses otherwise. This year, Venezia Trucking has carefully compiled with the new Urban Management Act, and the only clue we have proving otherwise was burned to cinders yesterday at the port. The only person who can affect our business has been dealt with. But when Carnival is over and Lavinia has her hands free, I'm afraid she'll try her best to target us. How do you plan on handling it? My original idea was to slowly transform the city, let it have a set of laws absent in another city while establishing an underground order the Syracusans are accustomed to. Venezia Trucking's business has been smooth sailing. The trick is to follow these two tenets, comply with the new Urban Management Act, but also not. Of course, the other familia are doing the same, but adapting to the rules of the new game is quite difficult. The Venezias can fit perfectly into both set of laws, and we've been excelling at it. So much today that we can discard one and switch to another immediately. So you want to completely control this city? You've lost yourself, Anton. Don't forget, Nuovo Cini has Signora Cecilia's endorsement. She supports the youth reforms. You're openly defying her authority and turning us against all of Syracuse this way. You're using the entire familia Venezia as your betting chip. It sounds like that, yes? The last one to do that was Bernardo. He only died last year. Are you afraid of Signora Cecilia? Afraid of the youngsters at City Hall yelling their ideals across the room? You've really gotten old, Papa. We Venezians told the most unusual seat at City Hall, a hybrid familia. Loopholes with no blood ties who left their previous pack, Woopos like Ingrid and Perros like you. The other familia don't think too kindly of us, but we stand here today nonetheless. Our presence here embodies every Venezia's sweat and blood. Our ties run closer than bloodlines, and I want everyone in the familia to have a decent end. But you want to put us in great danger, Anton. I think you've really forgotten my teachings. I think we're back on what I said a few videos ago. We think we all know who the boss here is going to be. If it's not one of the beast lords, it's going to be this motherfucker right here. He's been building up that antagonistic vibe. And now we're finally seeing what he wants to do. He wants to take over all of Nuovo Cini. I called it. I mean, it can still be someone else, but I'm still. If he's not a boss, he's definitely going to be a mini boss or something. Papa, have I ever mentioned how a peril like me ended up in Syracuse? I was a soldier serving the true Bolivarians. I have but a superficial understanding of the situation in Bolivar. It actually doesn't matter which flag you fight under in Bolivar. You don't have to understand why the three parties are fighting one another. I mean, everyone just trying to survive by giving it their all. I was in a guerrilla force raiding a village under the Singas dynasty, but we were discovered and the entire squad became captives. The 20 of us emptied every pocket and piled our possessions together to bribe the executioner to spare us, change our status from death penalty to hard labor. The officer responsible for driving us was a paunchy aristocrat. He was drunk that day, made a mistake during the review process, and only came to us with a truck big enough to sit just 10 people. The executioner asked what he wants to do next. Can you guess how that Stronzo replied? He belched from his drink as he whipped out a pen and drew a circle on our list, saying, "There's clearly only 10 people on the list, right? We killed him, cut off his head, escaped Bolivar, and what happened next, I'm sure you know." And so this is the first time I've heard of. It's been too long since I almost forgot about it. Do you know why it suddenly came back to me? I was discussing with our young and promising mayor about building a logistical network in the city. He refused me and then shared how the city came about and its mission. A so-called experimental ground with our new order governing people from the old, vastly different from the Syracusan tradition. He knew people would have trouble adapting, considerable conflicts would occur, and the system might even swallow groups of people in the process. But it couldn't be helped, there was a potential future. And all of that happened because 4 young people sat in the Grey Horse round table and lobbied for their idea so passionately. Senora Cecilia allocated them one of Syracuse's 23 cities without hesitation. So there is actually 23 fucking cities in Syracuse. Damn. Again, seeing how fucking massive these nomadic cities are. Holy shit, they must meet a lot of nomadic cities. Plenty of times. Because there's a lot more wealthy cities than Syracuse, I believe. Especially Colombia, right? Colombia is fucking massive. And then obviously Ursus, which is absolutely gigantic country. Yeah. I'm not sure how Victoria looks, because they just had a war with the Sarkas, so they might not have too many cities. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I haven't gotten past episode 10 yet. So many fucking events, man. I have so much to catch up on. It's annoying. But they keep making new events and I don't have time, because I'm doing other stuff too. Okay. Rant over. Sorry. A move so cavalier that the aristocrat who circled half our names anyway. Papa Liantuso was indeed quite sincere and inspiring at the time, but I almost lost control. I wanted to burst into laughter. That boy knows nothing at all. You said I lost myself? No, not at all. What I want to do has always been the same. I hate that aristocrat and Senora Cecilia. I hate their power to wantonly draw the... God damn it, stop! I hate their power to wantonly draw their circles as they please. I want to take it all away from them. Anton. Phew, alright, Papa. I've said a bit too much today. I'm not here to let you lecture me on decency and dignity, nor am I here to analyze what's going on in Syracuse. My activities this year alone are not enough to land a seat at the gambling table. Papa, don't we have a landship en route nearby? I'd like the right to make an emergency dispatch. This is something only Don Venezia can do. If I refuse, will the men guarding the door deal with me like how you handled Carl? Of course not. You're a truly decent man worthy of a dignified end. Oh, so he is betraying. That's what I've been saying. He is going to be the boss. Now he's going against his fucking dad. His adopted dad, but yeah, you know what I mean. He's going against his fucking dad now, and he wants to. Okay. He wants to take over the Familia and, yeah, put an end to him. Fuck, dude. No, don't let Fabrizio die, dude. He's my favorite of all the Familia. He's so fucking cool. He's like the only honorable one. If he dies, I'm going to never play Arknights again. You old papa, haven't you always suggested you retire? Someone kill this motherfucker, please. Texas, where are you? Lavinia, please. Oh, okay, she's far away. Scusi, is Eirene not here right now? Your Honor? Eirene is not here. Everyone went to celebrate her acquittal, that's why. So why aren't you with them? I'm just servicing these trucks, see? Carnival's tomorrow and they'll need a lot of our cars. Someone has to do it. You're lying, senor. When you see her, please let Eirene know I need to meet her, even outside the office hours. Got it. Damn, okay. I read here. Schedule table for this year. As you said, I marked all the Venezia trucking related records. Trip times, loading instructions, driver names, they're all in here. Yep, matches with Sommer's notebook. Someone wanted to bring Gooey here. Carmelo was secretly nursing his injuries with alcohol and couldn't get it from us. Gianni and Rigirio had their own troubles too. Every member of ours they targeted was carefully selected. There aren't many records, but the shipment frequency is very consistent. That night wasn't the first time they smuggled weapons into the city for sure. Hey, Ludmilla. You were right. That judge did come looking for you at the camp after she left. Some familiar associates were tailing her in secret. So, I drove behind her car and came back here only after I saw her enter the courthouse. Oh, so Ludmilla looked out for Lavinia. That's new. Okay. That's my good hyena. She's so cool, bro. Hell yeah. How can you not want to play with Ludmilla, bro? It doesn't matter how fucking strong or how weak she is. She got that badass vibe. Okay, stop. But yeah, that's cool that she looked out for Lavinia. That's super cool. Good. There's also one more thing. What is it? I happened to see Saluzzos Vino's legal team hurrying into the courthouse. I asked around, and apparently not long ago the police suddenly showed up at one of the Saluzzos wineries and took Alberto away. Venezia Trucking also got the cops at their door at the same time. The police and judges should be inspecting their factories right now. Oh yeah, the plot thickens. We're getting hardcore now. Lavinia probably doesn't know about the weapons yet, but the car accident and port fire has already sent out a dangerous signal. Liantuso's injuries are still Liantuso's injured and still hospitalized right now. As Noah Walsini's Supreme Justice, she tries her best to get the situation under control. She didn't use a direct method with us like she did with the other two. She went to camp to warn us. In other words, an ultimatum. Wait, about what Ludmilla just said. Neither Alberto or Venezia Jr. will willingly meet their demise. Lavinia's in danger right now. Those wise guys only follow her with no intentions to harm her. We're Noah Walsini after all. We got cops patrolling the streets. Besides, they have an even better time slot available. You mean Carnival? Yup. We could let the judge know. Eirene stayed still for a long time before shaking her head. Are you still hesitant to let her know about the truckers union? But can you really just stand here and watch something happen to her? She's not a bad person, at least. You got it wrong, Ludmilla. It's too late for us now to stay out of it. If the Familia dare make a direct attempt on Lavinia's life during Carnival, there's no chance they'll let the truckers union go. If that happens, we can only wait for the slaughter to happen. I'm just thinking what I should do. I don't want something like what happened with Sommer to happen again. Oh. Giving Lavinia a direct warning isn't the best choice here. Ludmilla, did you see the weapons? How many were there? Based on the amount I saw and total number of shifts on the schedule, I estimate there's enough Venezia weapons in the city to arm several tactical squads with dozens of people in each. We have more than 200 registered members, but if we include ad hoc staff and contract workers, we'll have several times the number of people. I just realized the Truckers Union is actually the largest organization in Noah Walsini. Maybe we can manage it, protecting a single person in the dark. Do you really just want to protect that judge? Someone taught me one thing at least. No one can be trusted in this city but ourselves. So we can only protect ourselves, even if that means resorting to violence. When I was in Ursus, I knew someone with similar ideas. She lost herself in the end. Ooh, we're back on Tallulah. Yeah. She definitely lost herself after what... spoilers if you haven't gotten to episode 8. But yeah, especially after what Casche did to her. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, that was some bullshit. We could have had Patriot and Faust and Crownslayer here now if that didn't happen. Anyway, again, sadness aside. You want to stop me? No, what happened with Sommer needs a proper ending. But of course, he wouldn't want to see you lose yourself either. Eirene, I guarantee you won't cross that fine line. I promise you I won't, Ludmilla. I'm perfectly aware of what I'm doing. Ooh, dude, this is getting so interesting now. Here we go, okay. I can't wait for the last 2 fucking stages, holy shit. Oh shit! Oh, wow, okay, more story. Again! God damn. Oh yeah, we're definitely starting off next video in a good way. Way more lore. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, comrades. For now. Can't wait to see how the next stages are gonna start. But, yeah. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like down below and let me know what you think in the comments as well. This is getting really interesting now because yeah, now the carnival is only a day away and we have the police going after all the familiar. Oh, well, not all of them, only the Saluzzos and the Venezias, but yeah, holy fuck, interesting stuff. I can't wait to see how they're going to the Truckers Union, how they're going to protect Lavinia in the shadows, because she's being shadowed, so they can't approach her directly. Immensely interesting. Okay, but yeah, if you enjoyed what you saw here, comrades, and you want to see more from me, please do subscribe. I've got a lot more Arknights content coming up, so yeah, if you want more of that, you know where to find me. So yeah, that'll be it for this time. I hope you enjoyed, comrades. Have a good one, as always. До свидания.